In this video, I'm going to look at the two major ways to measure angles, degrees and radians. Let's start with degrees. With degrees, there are 360 degrees in a full rotation. So when we want to know the degree of a particular angle, we want to know what portion of a full rotation we're doing. As an example, let's look at this angle here. So this is a quarter of the way around a full rotation. So it should be a quarter of 360, or 90 degrees. If we look at this angle, this is half of 90 degrees, so its measure would be 45 degrees. We can then define an acute angle, which is an angle smaller than 90 degrees, something like this. A right angle is equal to 90 degrees, so it looks like this. An obtuse angle is between 90 degrees and 180 degrees exclusive, which means we don't include 90 degrees or 180, but anything bigger than 90 and still less than 180. Finally, a straight angle, which is equal to 180. Next, let's look at another way to measure angles, which is radians. For radians, let's start by considering a circle with a radius of r. We can define a central angle of a circle as an angle whose vertex is at the center of the circle. And let's suppose we purposely pick this angle so that the intercepting arc, the length of this arc, is also r, the radius of the circle. In this case, this angle is 1 radian. So this is how we define radian. It's the measure of the central angle intercepting an arc of length r. So for a general angle, we have that the measure of the angle is equal to s over r, where s is the length of the arc intercepted by that angle, and r is the radius of the circle. Let's suppose you have a circle of radius 5 centimeters, and a central angle intercepts an arc of length 13 centimeters. What is the angle measure? Well, in this case, we would do the length of the arc divided by the radius. That gives me 2.6, so the measure of my angle is 2.6 radians.